Hello, collective. Welcome and welcome back. We're going to get into a reading that may be urgent for you because I was told by Spirit, I got the motivation to do a reading about what you need to know right now at this moment when it comes to your situation with regards to whatever you may be experiencing at this time. So this is an urgent message. Whatever comes out is something that you need to know right now. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Okay? Because there need not be any delay. You guys just do me one solid and like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Okay? Anything you need to know is below. Let's see for the collective spirit. What is the most urgent message that you have for the collective? Something that they need to know right now when it comes to their situations and what they could be dealing with or experiencing at this time. Interesting. Shadow self. So when it comes to making decisions, do not be tempted by your shadow self or your lower vibrations, your dark side. Don't be tempted into making decisions from that place, because I feel like there's a portal open right now, and it's because of what's going on with the moon. Today is the 21st of August, and I believe there is a moon cycle situation going on. New moon in Virgo. It's coming up on the 23rd. So this has to do with the moon. This has to do with water, the changing of tides, okay? Sentiments changing possibly about situations, but there's a portal that's open spiritually that could tempt you down the wrong path if you are not careful. It will basically attack your triggering concepts. Whatever triggers you, whatever you have not healed from, whatever parts of yourself are dark or in the shadows and they don't really come out, but that they're there. Whatever this is going to trigger those things, okay? Yeah. Things are not what they seem. There's definitely something hidden. Things are not what they seem. There could be some type of challenge that you're facing right now, or a conflict that's going on that seems really big, but it's not as big as you think, okay? Or something is not what it appears to be. Things aren't what they seem. Something is not as scary as it looks, or something is not as bad as what it looks, okay? And you may need to dive deep underneath the surface to whatever is submerged or whatever is attached to your shadows to see what's triggering you to be fearful of whatever this is. Okay, and then release it. Yeah, it's important for you to let go of your fear of something right now, because there's nothing for you to actually be afraid of or worried about in a situation. Let's see what else we need to see. The number 5, 29, 30, the number 3, and 11 could be significant. So Spirit wants you to know that they're supporting you through your endeavors at this time. And they're supporting you through whatever conflict you could be facing at this time, whatever challenge you could be facing, helping you make decisions to come to a level of completion, or helping you through a situation so that ultimately you can release it and be less weighed down. All right. What does the collective need to know right now, Spirit? Mixed signals. So yeah, whatever signal that you're getting right now, it's confusing. You're getting mixed signals. You could be getting a red light when really the light is green. You could be getting a green light when really you should be cautious because the light is actually red. Okay. Ransom. A ransom note demanding something also could be blackmail. This could be somebody who's making you feel as if you're obligated to do something, or making you feel like you are the one who's supposed to handle something, making you feel guilty about something, or trying to force you into a corner, back you into a corner. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. This new moon is in Virgo. This could be something happening online with the earth energy there. This could be something that you need to be patient with. I feel like you're trying to figure out what to do, but you could be getting mixed signals intuitively and not really be able to pinpoint the right solution. And I feel like Spirit wants you to be patient because the answer is going to become more clear. I feel like also Spirit doesn't want you to feel rushed or obligated to do something because of someone else, creating fear in your mind, making something look scarier than what it is, making something look more urgent than what it is. One more card. Look, and that's kind of the sentiment. Isn't that coincidental with the reading title? Like, you need to know this right now. It kind of feels like somebody really wants to make something feel more urgent than what it is. Defensive in reverse, though. You may have to defend yourself. Also, someone could be very defensive. Okay, so be mindful of people who you take as being defensive towards you. People who come off as being defensive towards you. They could be the ones who are trying to make you think something is more urgent than what it actually is. But this could also be you feeling like people are aggressive or attacking you when they're not actually doing that. Or you feeling like you have to defend yourself in a situation, but you really don't. You feeling like you have to fight something when you really don't. Or stand your ground when you really don't. Like, it kind of feels like Spirit is solving something for you. Yeah. Deadline. See what I'm saying? A deadline is approaching. Also, a deadline could be missed. Yeah. Water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we also saw Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be a warning that you're getting when it comes to like natural disasters. I'm not saying don't pay attention to it. I'm just saying there's something involving earth and water that someone is trying to make you feel like is very urgent, or you need it right now. You need to do it right now. Or you're going to miss this deadline. You're going to miss this opportunity. You're going to miss this chance. And that's not actually true. It's not actually true. Or you need this, you need this, you need this. It's not actually true. This could be fear mongering. Oh, these situations are going on and they're so bad. And, you got to do this right now to avoid being caught up in this. But there's a lot going on underneath the surface. And I feel like Spirit wants you to read between the lines of whatever this is that someone is trying to convince you needs to be done right now, or make you feel obligated to do right now, and really look into it to see what's going on underneath the surface or behind the scenes. Queen of Swords. I feel like you can smell something fishy going on. This could be with fish, the ocean, water, the tides, the moon cycles that affect the tides. The tides rising, some type of tsunami, earthquake, flood situation. Now, I'm not telling you to ignore the warning signs. What I'm telling you is that if somebody is doing these things that seem fishy and they're trying to trigger your fear or trigger your insecurities, you might want to evaluate that a little bit more deeply. Okay. What is the most urgent message for the collective that they need to know right now? The moon again? Oh, what is this? Somebody's being rejected behind the scenes. Somebody's getting a no behind the scenes. A door is being slammed in someone's face. Also, what's hidden is that you don't realize that you're going to get the same result, or you're going to get more of the same. You're not going to be satisfied with something once you figure out what it is, or once you see what it is. Yeah, Five of Wands, Page of Cups. There's going to be some type of regret, remorse, or sadness here if you succumb to the fear of the mob. Even if somebody's bullying you, you have a group of people bullying you, antagonizing you. If you engage, you will regret it. Okay? If you start competing with people, trying to one-up people, you will regret it. If you don't stay in your lane and focus on what it is that you're doing, you will feel disappointed. Okay? Someone is not getting what they want. They're trying to make it seem like they are, but they are not. They are not satisfied. They're not getting what they want. Yeah, because you see this Five of Wands and the defensive card in reverse. It's like Spirit is telling you not to fight. You may feel like you need to fight, but you really don't. Whatever it is that you think you want, whatever it is that someone is trying to get you to feel like you need, whatever it is that people are clamoring over, fighting over, competing for, it's not actually that big of a deal. It's just the illusion that it's a big deal that's benefiting someone here. You feel like you need to fight, but you don't. All you have to do right now is to release. What's the Moon and the Four of Cups? You're going to find out that someone is really disappointed about something behind the scenes, or someone got rejected and you didn't know about it, or someone is really upset about being rejected. And this could be someone who you were friends with, had some type of connection with socially, someone who maybe was a sibling, a friend, an acquaintance. It's like you're going to realize that you don't really want something, or something is not really worth fighting for, or something is not worth being upset about. It kind of gives it gives off this vibe where there's going to be this big commotion about something. Kind of like when the vid happened and everybody bought all the toilet paper. And it was serious. I'm not trying to discount any of your experiences, but it wasn't that serious. Like, somebody's trying to create commotion and chaos and hype something up to make it look more serious than what it actually is, in order to create a response or reaction either in you or within the public. And once you find out what's really going on, it's like more of the same. So think about the patterns. What have you been experiencing? What's been going on? In what areas of your life were you set up to a certain reaction and then disappointed by the reality? That's going to happen again. It's already happened before, and Spirit is trying to get you to see the pattern and use your emotions and your intuition to feel your way through the darkness, navigate through the situation to get to the outcome that's best for you. Because right now, what you're seeing is not what you're getting. Neptune, okay? Four of Pentacles, another 4, and the 6 of Pentacles. That's 10 Pentacles. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Be very particular about where you spend your money, what you invest in. Because I remember around April and May, there was this whole big thing about prepping. Things were going on and it was looking real scary, and, that boosted sales of, prepper materials and things like that. Save your money right now, because you're going to have to really prioritize what you spend it on, where it goes. And Spirit wants you to be very particular about who you give your energy, money, time, and resources to. Because there's a lot of situations out here where people are vying for your energy, your time, your money, your resources, your assets, and they don't actually deserve it. I know you've been holding on for a long time. I know you guys have been waiting and anticipating, feeling stuck, possibly feeling financially unstable for a long time. You've been feeling like you're fighting for a long time, and you're just really tired of it because you don't know when something is going to end, or when something that you see happening is coming to fruition. But I feel like you guys are doing a really good job. And you're not late. You're not missing anything. Whatever people are fighting about, competing for, clamoring over, it's not even going to be as important when you figure out what it is really as what you think it is now. It's not as important as you think. You've created a firm foundation. You've created a stable foundation. Wait for the right opportunity to come around. Because if you really look at something closely, you'll see that it follows a pattern where you have been left disappointed in the past and Spirit doesn't want you to be disappointed again. So what's underneath the surface that people aren't seeing? Queen of Pentacles reversed. Someone's financial situation could be exposed, or this is a distraction. That's what's going on underneath the surface. Queen of Pentacles reversed. This is a distraction to drain and siphon people's resources, their valuables. Eight of Pentacles, Judgment. Really, the only energy out here right now is Cancer and Pisces. Scorpio possibly as well. Maybe Virgo. Because I feel like the Virgo new moon is the Virgo energy. Yeah, this is the eclipse. Situations that are transpiring. The energy of Neptune. The eclipse that's coming. The tides are going to turn in a situation. You just need to wait. You could be focusing on work right now, school, trying to be productive, trying to stay on task, stay on schedule, be consistent with what you're doing. You have a nice office space. You could receive a phone call that you don't see coming. Spirit is going to give you like an alert. You may get a security alert when it comes to your finances, your bank account. Someone could be trying to, but I don't think, this is not anything for you to be afraid of. What this is like if there's something that people try to make you feel like you have to do, or someone trying to blackmail you, make you feel obligated to do something, say you have to do something. Oh, you got to do this or else you're not going to be able to work. You're not going to be able to drive. You're not going to be able to go to school. Like there's something here that feels really scammy that your antennas are going to go off about. That's the Judgment card. It's like there's something that people are focusing on that whoever's involved with this situation doesn't want people to focus on. They want to try to distract from what you're focusing on. This could be a person. This could be collectively. And you're going to get that like spidey sense tingling that someone is trying to distract you. Make it seem like you got to do something right now. What are you distracting? Like whenever somebody makes something feel super urgent, you need to look at the situation deeper. Read between the lines. Go beneath the surface and ask yourself, what are you distracting me from? What's the Queen of Pentacles reversed? Feels like FOMO. Nine of Swords. Yeah. FOMO. Nine of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. It's going to feel like you're missing out on money. It's going to feel like you're missing out on an opportunity. It's going to feel like you're missing out on a job or some type of resources. But actually, that's the distraction. King of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Yeah. So someone is offering you something, or you're receiving a message for an offer for something. And whoever's making this offer wants you to be stressed, anxious, worried, scared, afraid to take action, afraid to move, afraid to do anything. Out of fear of losing this money, or out of fear of losing this opportunity or this house or this job. But like, don't succumb to the fear. That's just really what it feels like. They're trying to make you feel like you have to do something because you're taking advantage of this. But I don't think that's true. Or they're trying to trick you into thinking that you have to sign up for something or do something in order to take advantage of something. whoever this person is behind all of this, they know how to stress people out, make people feel anxious, get people worrying about what could happen. Well, what if, if this happens, then that happens and you won't be prepared. But whatever they're saying could possibly happen isn't really going to happen. It's like imaginary or something. Somebody could also be trying to get information. I really feel this energy about hacking. Like there's a lot of hacking scams out there. Text message, email scams, all that type of stuff. And it's hard. It's hard to tell. But I'm telling you, they just want to get information. They want to be able to crack your laptop or crack your phone. Or crack the codes, your security codes, passwords. But I feel like the warning is urgent because whatever is attempting to trick you is going to feel urgent. One more card for the Nine of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Hermit reverse. Yeah. Especially if somebody is claiming that they have some type of information that they don't have. They're saying that they have the information to make you feel blackmailed into doing something, but they don't actually have the information that you think that they have. But it looks like they have all your information, but they don't. This could be a situation where someone is making something look scarier than what it is and trying to keep people from having the information that they need. So it's like if you say, oh my God, a big tornado is coming and it's going to hit the whole United States, for example. But then they don't tell you when it's coming. They don't tell you the day. They don't tell you the time. It's coming though. Like, it's that type of energy. Yeah, Magician and the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is something that you're going to be able to see through. Something could be see-through or translucent. An invisible film. An invisible camera. Oh, they could spy on you in your home and they could do this and they could do that. And you got to do this to prevent them from being able to hack your accounts and get your bank accounts and get your information and see through your walls. Like, it's something like that. Somebody behind the scenes is really trying to get information that they don't have, that you have. And they want the information that you have, or they want your personal information. They want access into your privacy. And I'm hearing Chris Brown, privacy. Somebody may be threatening that they're going to expose you or that something is going to come out. But I feel like you see past the illusion. And somebody is trying so hard to make you feel anxious or worried about this. They want you to be scared. But I feel like you see past the illusion of whatever they want to create, whatever this illusion is that they want to create for you. Because it's like they're going to offer you a solution so that this doesn't happen. But the solution is fake because whatever they're claiming is going to happen or whatever they're claiming they're going to do is fake. It's not real. They just want to distract you or take your focus off of whatever it is that you're doing. Or they want to distract you and take your focus off of whatever is going on. But once you see it from the other side and you figure out what's hidden, what's being done behind the scenes, you're going to be like, what? Like it wasn't even that serious. Or you're going to find out that whatever they're selling you to prevent the issue or to stop something from happening isn't even worth the price. Right now, you're just feeling stuck and you're feeling kind of disappointed because you don't know what's going on. And Spirit is trying to tell you, like, chill. There's nothing attacking you. There's nothing you have to fight. Someone is not being defensive. Someone is not attacking you. Something is not as scary as it looks. It's just not. What's the moon? Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Yeah, you don't see that you're about to accomplish your goal or you're about to break through. Again, there's the portal that's opening up because of this moon cycle. This new moon in Virgo is going to open something up for you that you don't see as being opened up. You don't know how stressed and anxious someone is, that I feel they're not able to distract you or trick you. Yeah, High Priestess. But your intuition is really strong, telling you that something is going to work out and be successful. You just have to see it through to the end, accomplish the goal, push through, keep going. You know you're almost there, and someone is trying to make you think that you're not and get you to do something that you should not do. What is this? Things are not what they seem. Yeah, Five of Swords. Someone's being manipulative. Someone's trying to win at all costs. Small, petty victories. A lot of small, petty victories equal a large victory for some people, right? Eight of Cups, Lovers. So if a company overcharges 1 million people by $1, that's $1 million. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds up to being a lot. And it's like the small details, the little things, the things that you find when you read between the lines. Those are the things that whoever's doing this wants you to miss, so that you don't see how much it adds up over time. I feel like you've walked away from something or someone. You are detached. You don't have any emotional attachment to whatever this is. You turned your back, and someone wants you to look, pay attention. Look at me, look at me. There's the eclipse. I feel like you're choosing to follow your heart because you can feel Spirit guiding you to follow your heart and follow your own intuition in something. And someone is trying to trip you up. What's the Four of Cups? Three of Cups. Because someone is upset that whatever this is working out for you, or it's not working in their favor. They're being rejected while you're being accepted. You have access while they've been denied. You can go through the portal and they cannot. So they want to make you afraid to go through the portal and act like, you know, this is how they betray you. 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 10 Swords. Is by keeping you worried and stuck and in your head about something working out, or a person being your friend, or you having support. They don't want you to see that you're very much so supported and that there will be a harvest for the seeds that you've planted, probably more sooner than later. Somebody thinks every day over and over again about you overcoming something, or you receiving something that you deserve for the hard work that you put in. You having some type of harvest for the things that you've done, and they don't want to see it. They don't want to think about it. They disagree with you being accepted or you being victorious in a situation. They disagree. This is someone who could be close to you. What's the Three of Cups? Oh my. Hierophant, High Priestess, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like there's potential here for a beautiful partnership. Excuse me. This could be a trusted spiritual figure. This could be someone within the community who is well known or very knowledgeable, dependable, reliable. Their information is trusted because they have proven themselves to be dependable, reliable, trustworthy, or to have good results. There's something about someone having good results. We kept seeing that Eight of Pentacles. Someone wants to know trade secrets. Someone wants to expose what's hidden, the secret sauce, the secret recipe. And they're trying to scare you into giving it to them. Yeah, but it's in an effort to create, it's in an effort to create, I don't want to say stagnancy. It kind of feels like stagnancy, but it's in an effort to like take you down. Okay, Death card. Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, possibly Gemini, maybe. There's a major transformation here that I feel like someone sees that they don't like, child. And they're trying to stop it. But the only way they can stop it is if they can trick people into thinking it's bad, or trick people into thinking that there'll be some type of consequences. What's the Hangman? Oh my God. King of Wands reversed. Crazy. Aggressive. Someone is not doing anything to help you. Even if they say they're helping you, they're not. Because truthfully, they don't want you to receive help. They don't want you to succeed with whatever you're doing. So they're not taking any action. They're not doing anything. And if they are doing something, then it's creating a hindrance. Four of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. I feel like somebody wants to keep you under their control. What's the King of Wands reversed? Five of Cups reversed. It kind of feels like someone's angry that you're no longer upset about something, or that you see a situation positively. It's like someone tried to stab you in the back. They tried to sabotage you. They tried to hinder your progress or distract you from what you're focusing on. It didn't work. So now they have to make something look extra scary or extra urgent in order for you to react or respond. And whatever is going on is very confusing. Yeah, Four of Swords again. This could be because you cut off communication. You're not talking to someone. This could be because there's been some type of silence. You're healing. You've healed from something, but somebody doesn't want you to be able to move forward. I also feel like there could be a delay in communication. You could be waiting to hear from someone, but they're not talking. I feel like you guys are getting over something. And you've put a lot of energy and effort into whatever you're doing. And someone is just really not happy about that. Whoever this King of Wands reversed is, they're just really not happy that you've been able to heal or move forward in a situation. And it's like they just want you to continue to stay in this perpetual state of nothingness. But I feel like they're angry that something is shifting. This could also be if you're not talking to someone, they're upset that they don't know what's going on with you. They're upset that they can't see what's going on with you. And they're thinking their worst fear is true, which is that you are working towards something and you're getting closer to accomplishing your goals, and that you're victorious and successful and they can't see. So they're going to try to make up this emergency. Yeah. The World. Eight of Wands. The Star. Some of you could be on the fast track to fame, but this could also be a worldwide situation, a worldwide emergency that all these crazy people who are in charge are going to make you think is like super urgent. This could be someone who's sending you a lot of text messages, like blowing your phone up or calling you back to back to back, or reaching out to you through Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger. Fast communication, that something is coming to an end or that something bad is happening. And I just feel like Spirit doesn't want you to get distracted. Anyway, what's the advice? Somebody is fixed. They are not going to budge. This is also a situation where if you have hit some type of brick wall or a blockage, try to figure out a different way around it. Come up with an alternate route. What's the advice? Spirit could even be opening up alternate routes. Wow, 7 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, so as you move forward, there's definitely an effort for someone wants to slow you down. Somebody is consciously aware of their desire to slow you down, and they're making an effort to slow you down, cut you down, sit you down. But you're navigating through these obstacles with the help of your spirit team. You have support, especially from your ancestors. They're helping you navigate the situation. Jesus has taken the wheel, okay? It may be something that's out of your control as well. Somebody I feel like definitely wants to make you feel like something is worse than what it is. It's like you're making all of this progress. You've invested all this time, energy, effort, money, years of your life, maybe 7 years or more. And someone wants you to make, it's like they want to distract you into making you think that it was all for nothing. It was not. Kind of like that basketball player. I was just watching Avin preach the other day, and they were doing this video about this guy who interviews people. I guess he's a red pillar or something. I don't know. I don't care. But he was interviewing people. He always interviews people, and they cover his content and talk about it. And he interviewed this older man who was talking about how he was married. He got divorced. He had the whole family situation. And the guy was asking him if he wanted to get married again. And he said yes. And the dude was like, well, why? You already got divorced. Isn't that like something that you're scared of? Okay. And then the guy he was like, no, he was like, I made my money. I have my family. I'm friends with my ex. We're more like brother and sister, like friends, cool vibes. There's no arguments. There's no animosity. We're raising our kids. And I want to find somebody to settle down with. I want to be married. I want to be with the person who I'm meant to be with. And I want my ex to do the same thing. Like, it's all cool beans. And he was like, he explained to the dude, the younger dude who's interviewing him, he was like, once you get older and you mature in life, you look at things differently and you start to try to find ways to give back and mentor people and help people on the right track and do good things in the world. Like, basically that's what he was saying. And they also played a clip for context where one of the basketball players, I think it was a basketball player, he was being interviewed, and apparently the same dude who interviews him every season asked him if the season was a failure, and he got frustrated. He was like, dude, you ask me every season, is the season a failure just because we didn't win some championship? He was like, do you get promoted every day at your job or every year at your job? He was like, no. So he was like, so if you don't get promoted every year at your job, does that mean you're a failure at your job? And he's like, no, that's illogical. That sounds dumb. That's extremism. And I feel like somebody is trying to get you to be afraid through some type of extremism that something is going to happen, or that something is not going to work out, or that the work that you put into something is, a failure, when it's actually not. You're making a lot of progress. Period. 1 second. All right. So let's just see real quick. What's the 7 of Swords? Because I feel like also too, you guys, this could be like, if you're very like into the more woo-woo side of spirituality, I'm not going to call it woo-woo. I believe in stuff. And if there's smoke, there's fire. Anyway, this could be entities, energies demons, negative spirits working through people around you to bitch, I was about to say to create conflict and distractions. Yep. To block you from being able to see the truth. That something is changing. Things are moving forward. What you see intuitively happening, you're coming together with it. You're getting what it is that you want. But somebody is trying to tell you that something is not going to work out. Because in the past, I feel like they were able to block your vision from seeing the truth. Yep, 7 of Wands. We saw the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands. So what is left? The 7 of Cups. Whatever someone is trying to make you afraid of or worried about, it's not there. And it's only a distraction that they want you to focus on so you don't keep your momentum, so that you break your stride and that your momentum is broken. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it. I feel like we've driven this point home. Don't fucking do it. And I'm going to upload all these videos that I did today and get them on the channel. And hopefully you guys click. You're going to have to make a decision about how you're going to proceed with your strategy. Do what's best for you. Don't let anybody make you think that you have to consider them, especially if they have not considered you. What is the advice for the collective spirit? Ooh, Rhodonite. Harmony. Out of clutter, find simplicity. So this could be a chaotic situation, but you're protected. This is some unexpected chaos or unexpected fighting, arguments. But it's a distraction. It's a distraction from the progress that we're all making. Because if we can all be convinced that our work is in vain, or we can all be convinced that our efforts are for naught, then they can stop the progress that we're making. Don't let whoever these people are, do this. Aquamarine, expand connection. The quality of your communication is the quality of your life. And Koyanor, diamond, mistake. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. So yeah, somebody's trying to make you think that everything is a failure because you didn't reach the pinnacle of success. No, it's progress. It's about the progress that you make. It's not about something stupid, this imaginary trophy that someone tries to make you think is important but really isn't worth anything. Communicate with people, talk to people, make friends, get out in your community. That's how you see the future. That's how you move forward. That's how you connect with the divine, is by connecting with others on a mutually intellectual level. Finding people who connect in that way as well. Doing things that you feel like would better your own life, but also simultaneously better the community. Create harmony out of the chaos. And never seeing things that go wrong as just purely mistakes. Understanding that it's a part of your lessons in order for you to make this progress. So I hope that helped you guys. As always, be sure to like, subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. If you gain something positive from this reading, please consider donating through the Venmo, Zelle, or PayPal below. It's really helpful, you guys, for me to continue bringing you these readings. I know that, sometimes I'm not as consistent over here. However, I feel like everything is for a reason. We got to understand divine timing. But if you've gained something positive, please consider donating. And if you can't donate, it's okay. Just like the video, subscribe, leave me a comment, engage with the content, or share it with someone who you think may need to hear it. Also, you guys, if you want to book a reading or you want to receive a session, pen pal session, you need something to get off your chest, you got to talk about something, you feel like you ain't got nobody to talk to about it, or you just want to share your thoughts about certain things that are going on, I have a session available. I have a booking available where you can book a pen pal session with me and I can become your pen pal. You will be talking directly to me. I won't be reading cards, but you will be talking directly to me and have that tapped in access to my experiences to help hopefully guide you through yours. So if you want to learn more about that, click the link below for bookings and go to the bookings page, and you will see not only the option to book an individual pen pal conversation, but also the option to have a monthly subscription where we can converse all throughout the month to talk through your situations. I hope that helps you guys. I love you so much. I appreciate you for being here, and just make conscious, calm decisions. That's all I think Spirit really wants you to do. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.